Students, today we will discuss some practical problems based on sets using the Venn diagram. So how we will apply Venn diagram in solving the problem based on sets. Suppose in a school some students play cricket, some students play football and few students play tennis. Number of students are given. How we will represent it by Venn diagram? Firstly, we will make a rectangle for the universal set. Universal set means all the students. Firstly, we will make a rectangle for the universal set means for all the students we will draw a rectangle. Let us suppose this circle is for cricket. This circle represents the students who play football and the third circle represents the students who play tennis. So in this way we will draw the Venn diagram. What is this region? This region is common in all. This region is common in all. So how many students are playing all the games? Cricket, football and tennis. It is represented by this shaded region. So C intersection F intersection T. This region is common in all, so it will represent C intersection F intersection T. Means how many students are playing all the three games. If it is asked how many students are there which play at least one game or either of the game. So for at least one game or either of the game, we will find cardinal number of C union F union T. For at least one game or for either of the game, we will take union of all the three sets. For all the games, we will take the intersection. See this region. This region represents only cricket. This region will represent only cricket. This region will represent only football. Number of students who play only football, this region will give. Number of students who play only cricket, this region will give. And this portion only tennis. It will represent the number of students who play only tennis. What will represent this region? This region will represent the number of students who play cricket and football but not tennis. Number of students who play cricket and football but not tennis. So this region is represented as cricket intersection football intersection complement of tennis. Cricket and football but not tennis. Cricket and football but not tennis. Similarly, this portion, it will represent number of students who play cricket and tennis but not football. Cricket and tennis but not football. This region will represent number of students who play cricket and tennis but not football. Similarly, this portion, it will represent number of students who play football and tennis but not cricket. Football and tennis but not cricket. And outside these three circles, remaining part of the universal set out of these three circles, it will represent what? Number of students who do not play any game. Students not playing any game. So outside the circle, the remaining region will represent number of students who do not play any game. So if it is asked in the question, find the number of students who play at least one game, we will take the union. Find the number of students who play all the three games, we will take the intersection of all the three. If only two games are there, we will take the intersection of only two. If it is asked how many students are playing only cricket, we will find out this region. Only football, this region. Only tennis, this region. And number of students who play cricket and football but not tennis, we will consider this region. Number of students who play cricket and tennis but not football, so this region will give. Similarly, number of students who play football and tennis but not cricket, we will find this region. So in this way, we can find the number of students who are playing either cricket or football or tennis, or number of students who do not play any game. So we will consider the region outside these three circles. So it is represented by what? Cricket, union, football, union, tennis, complement. This region is union of these three, complement of union of these three. So we will solve some problem using the Venn diagram, so it will be more clear with the help of example. So let us see some example. So see this example. In a survey of 25 students, 15 had taken math, 12 had taken physics and 11 had taken chemistry. 5 had taken math and chemistry, 9 had taken math and physics, 4 had taken physics and chemistry, and 3 had taken all the three subjects. So these informations are given in the questions. With the help of these information, we have to answer some questions. How many students have taken only math, only physics, only chemistry, like this. So we have to make Venn diagram according to the question. Firstly, we will take total students is given 25, means cardinal number of universal set is 25. Then we will suppose let P represents number of students who had taken physics, C number of students who had taken chemistry, and number of students who had taken math. So PCM, it represents physics, chemistry and math. Now write the numbers. 15 had taken math, so we will write cardinal number of math 15. Next, 12 had taken physics, cardinal number of physics 12, and 11 had taken chemistry, cardinal number of C chemistry 11. 5 had taken math and chemistry both. Math and chemistry both means math intersection chemistry. Cardinal number of math intersection chemistry, it is 5. 9 had taken math and physics. So math intersection physics, cardinal number is 9. 4 had taken physics and chemistry. So cardinal number of physics intersection chemistry, it is 4. And 3 had taken all the three subjects. So physics intersection chemistry intersection math. Number of students 3. So these things are given. Now we will make Venn diagram. This is a rectangle for universal set. We will make 3 circles for math, physics and chemistry. So draw three intersecting circles, one circle for physics, chemistry, and third one for, so this is physics, chemistry. In this Venn diagram, firstly we will fill the intersection region. So what is the intersection region of all the three? This region is intersection, and number of P intersection C intersection M is 3. So we will write the number here 3. Then cardinal number of physics intersection chemistry. Physics intersection chemistry. Physics intersection chemistry is how much? 4. So 3 is already written. We will write here 1. So 3 plus 1, 4. Then math intersection physics. Math intersection physics. Cardinal number is 9. 3 is already written. We will write here 6. Then math intersection chemistry. Math intersection chemistry number is 5. 3 is already written in this region. So here we will write 2. Then we will write math. Cardinal number of math is 15. So 6 plus 3, 9. 9 plus 2, 11. 11 is already written. So remaining 4 we have to write here. Cardinal number of physics is 12. So physics is 12. 6 plus 3, 9. 9 plus 1, 10. 2 is remaining. So 2 will write here. Cardinal number of chemistry is 11. So 3 plus 2, 5. 5 plus 1, 6. 5 is remaining. So 5 we will write. So according to the given informations, we have made the Venn diagram. Now with the help of Venn diagram, we will reply the answer. So I think Venn diagram is clear to you. So let us solve the problems. First part is what? First part we have to find number of students who has taken only chemistry. First part, number of students who had taken only chemistry. Number of students who had taken only chemistry. So see, only chemistry is what? This portion. This portion will represent only chemistry. So how many students are there? 5. Number of students who had taken only chemistry means this region. 5. Second part, number of students who had taken only math. Who had taken only math. So see the circle math. Who had taken only math. Only math means this region. It is only 4. So number of students who had taken only math, 4. And third part, number of students who had taken only physics. Number of students who had taken only physics. Only physics is this portion. This portion. So how many students are there? 2 students. So 3 parts over. Number of students who had taken only chemistry 5, only math 4, only physics 2. Now fourth part. Fourth part, number of students who had taken physics and chemistry, but not math. Number of students who have taken physics and chemistry but not math. So it will be represented by this region, that is 1. So we represent it like this: N physics intersection chemistry intersection complement of math. Physics and chemistry but not math. Not math means complement of math. And it is given here 1, or we can write N P intersection C minus cardinal number of P intersection C intersection. So P intersection is what? 3 plus 1, 4. 4 minus 3, that is 1. 1 already it is visible in the Venn diagram. So directly we can write 1. So number of students who had taken physics and chemistry but not math, it will be represented by this region, and number in this region is 1. So answer will be 1. Next part, fourth part, fifth part. Fifth part, number of students who had taken math and physics, but not chemistry. Math and physics but not chemistry. It is represented as math intersection physics intersection complement of chemistry. So math and physics this one, but not chemistry. So we will remove 3. This region will give physics and math but not chemistry. So what is answer? 6. Okay. Next, sixth part. Only one of the subjects. Number of students who had taken only one of the subject. Only one of the subjects. So only physics is how much? 2. Only chemistry 5. Only math 4. So we will add it. 2 plus 5 plus 4. 5 plus 2 7 plus 4 11. Only one of the subjects. So only physics, only chemistry, only math. We will add it. 5 plus 4 plus 2. Next part, seventh part. Seventh part, number of students who had taken at least one of the subject, one of the 3 subjects. It means we have to find union of physics, chemistry and math. At least one of the subjects means we have to take the union of physics, chemistry and math. So add all the numbers. 2 plus 1 plus 3 plus 6. 1 plus 3 plus 6. 2 plus 1 plus 3 plus 6 plus 4 plus 2 plus 5. Plus 4 plus 2 plus 5. Add it. 2 plus 1 3. 3 plus 3 6 plus 6 12 plus 4. 12 plus 4 16. 16 plus 2 18 plus 5 23. So number of students who had taken at least one subject means we have to take union of these 3 sets. And last part, none of the 3 subjects. Last part, number of students who had taken none of the three subjects. None of the three subjects. This is last part, eighth part. Means we have to find cardinal number of P union C union M complement. Means outside region, this one, who had not taken any subjects. So total subject is how much? Total subject minus N P union C union. So total students 25 and P union C union M we have found 23. 25 minus 23, 2. So 2 students are there who had not taken any subjects. We can write 2 outside the circle. So outside remaining part of the universal set will represent the number of students who had taken none of these three subjects. So in this way we can find the solution of the given question using the Venn diagram. We will see one more example. See this question. In a survey of 600 students, 150 students drink tea and 225 students drink milk and 100 students drink both tea and milk. How many students were drinking neither tea nor milk? We have to find how many students are not taking any drink. And also we have to reply which drink should a students prefer and why. So what will be reply here? Which drink should a students prefer and why? Students should prefer the milk because milk is a complete diet. It gives us energy and nutrients. It makes the body healthy and fit. So answer of the last part is this one. Milk is complete diet. It gives us energy and nutrients. It makes the body healthy and fit. Now we have to answer this much. How many students were drinking neither of the drink, neither tea nor milk? So firstly we will suppose what is given. 600 students is the total students. Means cardinal number of universal set is 600. Let T represents, capital T represents the number of students who drink tea. So number of students who take tea is 150. And number of students who take milk, suppose it is represented by M, so it is 225. And number of students who takes both is 100. So we will take T intersection M. It is 100. And we have to find number of students who are drinking neither tea nor milk. Means we have to find complement of T intersection complement of M. Means we have to find T union M complement. T union M means students who are taking at least one drink, and their complement means number of students who are taking no drink. And T union M complement we can write number of universal set minus N T union M. Universal set, what is the formula of this one? NT plus NM minus NT intersection M. NU NT is 150, NM 225 minus T intersection M 100, NU is how much? 600 minus 150, 225 minus 100. We will get 125. So 600 minus, add it, 150 plus 125, 275. 505, 5 plus 2, 7, 275. Subtract, we will get 325. So 325 students are there who were drinking neither tea nor milk. 325 students do not take any drink. So in this way we can solve this problem. Using Venn diagram also we can do this problem. Here I have not taken the Venn diagram. If we take Venn diagram, then how we can do it? So we will make a rectangle for the universal set, then make two circles, one for tea, another for milk. This is the intersection region. Firstly we will fill the number in the intersection region, that is 100. Total students taking tea 150, 100 already written, so 50 is remaining, 50 we can write this part. 225 students take milk, 100 is already written, so 125 we can write in this region. So how many total students are there? 100 plus 50, 150 plus 125 means 275, and total students are 600. So remaining students will lie in this region, 325. So here we can find number of T union M. It will be 50 plus 100 plus 125. So 275. But we have to find what? T union M complement. So 600, total students 600 minus 275, 325. So this is the 325 students who do not take any drink. So with the help of Venn diagram we can also do this problem. Okay, thank you class.